Hello and welcome to a very, very special episode of Talk Chasers. Today I'm with Alicia, who is the mother of a little boy called Kane, and today we've been documenting a day in the life of Kane, basically. Tell us everything there is to know about Kane.
Okay, Kane was born with cerebral palsy. This affects him mainly from the waist down.
Yeah.
He does have slight tightness in his upper half of his body, but mainly it affects his legs.
Okay.
So he can't walk, he can't stand independently, he can't physically move his legs, they are very tight and stiff, so he stands like a ballerina a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He had a camera when he was little for ages. Yeah.
See yourself, can you see? Look, you can see yourself.
I don't know what a typewriter is. I watched a clip actually, did some. That's it.
When Kane was first born, how did you kind of find out? Was it a long process of discovering he had cerebral palsy, or?
About 8 months old, Kane wasn't sitting as a baby should. I was often tucking his bum back so that he could actually sit on his bum.
Yeah.
After speaking with a local physiotherapist, they said he maybe showed signs of cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? You okay?
So we had him checked. They'd done a hip X-ray.
Right, okay.
And found that his femoral heads were a funny shape.
Right,
so
okay.
he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
Right.
They didn't tell us to what extent because we had to wait for him to grow.
Yeah.
Of course, he's grown now.
Yeah, he's 11 years old now, yeah?
Very big.
He's possibly one of the brightest 11-year-old boys I've ever met. He's so communicative with his eyes, his facial, everything he's so communicative, and you developed a specific way to talk to Kane, haven't you?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Just being at home on my own with him, really. My husband was working all the time, so it was just me and him.
Yeah.
So a lot of finger pointing, looking at things. I would then say the object out loud, and he would kind of give me a nod, or shake his finger for a note.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to baby signing. I taught him all the baby signs that I could, and he moved on from that to Makaton. And now he uses Makaton everywhere he goes, as well as an interactive device which he presses and it will talk for him.
You near the fire station? Almost there. Should we see if they've got the kettle on so we can have a cup of tea? I reckon we'll get a cup of tea out of them. Yeah, you have a cup of tea. Yeah, see if they can sort you out a cup of tea.
And how long ago, you've set up a charity for Kane. Tell us how that was set up and how long ago and what's it
We opened a GoFund account, well it was a few years now. We originally started it just to give Kane a bit more independence. We wanted him to have a mobility scooter. At that point he wasn't riding a bike, he wanted to be out there with his friends, so we raised money for him to have a mobility scooter. When Kane got to 10, it was really hard. Obviously he was getting that little bit longer, that little bit heavier, and so I went to speak to people about what we could do to help him more, and SDR was one of the things that they mentioned.
Right, okay.
We looked into funding, there was funding, but it's now been pulled due to NHS circumstances, so I decided to raise the money myself, and that's what I'm determined to do before Christmas.
Amazing. And how much money have you raised so far?
At the moment we're just under £5,000.
Wow.
We are due to add money to that this week because we just finished an event at the weekend there.
Brilliant.
We raised over £2,000.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we are making a couple of £1,000 every month at the moment, so we're doing okay.
Brilliant.
Wow, you're bringing it down. How are you doing that? That's it, you hold it.
His heart's racing. He's still hot.
That's it, put your foot on that, that's it.
And where, if people want to donate, where can they find this? How can they donate?
Okay, there is an SDR page for Kane on Facebook, which is
SDR
for Kane.
Okay, brilliant.
From there you can follow the GoFundMe link and obviously make donations that way.
That's absolutely amazing.
If you want it
to make it go left and right. So your mum's got the idea. So do you want it to go turn it, that's it?
Yeah.
Turn around now, Kane.
You got it. Are you ready? Let's go. Wow, let's go that one, huh?
It does smell, yeah. Smelly. That's what we're going to do it. Ready? A bit more.
That's it, pull it.
Watch the camera.
Oh, wow. Look at that, Kane. Wow.
There you go, look, that makes a better jet. At the top. How high are we going? All the way?
Whoa.
Happy? Take a picture. Hi. Hi. Oh. And don't touch the key, just on there, put your hand on here. He's turning the steering, he's turning the keys off.
Good luck, mate.
I'm not in there, no, we're going to go round the drill yard first. Ready? There's a button on the floor there where your feet are. You press it, it'll set the, I'll put this
On the right side, just there.
yeah, that's it. I'll put them. And then you just tap it on and off whenever you want. But you hear the fire engine? We're going to a fire call. Right, Joey. That's it.
Got a good turning circle.
It's got rear steering as well.
Rear steering, yeah.
So it does turn, it just, the rear end flicks out though on it. That's it. Oh, you supposed to press the pedal. You ready? Go round again, you steer it. There you are. It's all yours. That way. Wave. That's it. We're going to see your mummy in a minute. You ready to wave? Waving at her. We'll put the goggles down first. Whoa.
Whoa.
And then you can have this big bit.
Whoa. Look at that. Bye.
Well, I have the utmost respect for people that can change someone's life so dramatically, and I think he's such a happy boy.
Put your hand out, young lady.
Kane, you excited? Give it a five. Nice.
I've really enjoyed my day.
Yeah, me too.
We've had so much fun. And we went to Rockmount Speedway where Lotus Silverstone kindly brought down 2 of their Lotus cars, which Kane then had a ride on tracks. We've got a load of footage of that. And then we went and joined the carnival, the Corby Carnival for this afternoon. Thank you very much for taking the time and thank you for today.
For coming.
I thought I should give you a hug. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to this video. Share as much as possible. Make sure you go over to Facebook and find the SDR for Kane page and donate as much as you feel necessary. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Can you see? Yeah, we're almost there. You near the fire station?